Hello and welcome to round 14 of Grand Prix Boston Worcester. I'm Ben Swartz, joined here in the booth by Ray Punzlon.
Hello, everybody.
And what a match we've got for you guys today. On the left of your screen, we see Jason Ford facing off against the lone undefeated left in the tournament, Alex Lloyd, on the right of your screen.
Yeah, Jason started off the game with a quick Arbor Elf, and then Alex followed up with Augur Bolas. So we'll see what Jason can ramp up to here.
Looks like he'll get a Centaur Courser out.
The ideal 3-drop for the green decks.
So Alex Lloyd looks to be almost 100% locked in for top 8, just looking to secure a victory, not needing a draw in the end, or perhaps trying to make a 15-0 sweep. Jason Ford looks like he needs a win if he wants to be able to make top 8. 2 wins will for sure lock him in. So that's what these players are looking for. Attended night comes down for Alex Lloyd. And let's see how Jason wants to fight through the little army that Alex has created. We watched Jason Ford's draft. I followed him. So hopefully at the end of this match we should be able to talk to him, rewatch the draft, and sort of get into his mind, understand what he was thinking when he drafted. Looks like a Primal Hunt piece comes down for Jason on turn 4. No attacks from him. And let's see what Alex follows that play up with.
Looks like he's going to bring up a Captain's Call.
Okay. Some more soldiers.
Board getting clogged up with a bunch of soldiers here. See what Jason can come up with now. It looks like he just drew the green ring.
Yeah, Ring of Colonia.
Can you get like a blank deck?
And he's going to go ahead and cast the ring. And go ahead and equip it to his hex-proof Primal Hunt piece. That Ring of Colonia will make that Hunt piece grow over and over, along with giving it trample. So Alex Lloyd with a army, 6 creatures deep, trying to contemplate his next move. Looks like he's going to cast
a War Falcon right there, which easily will be able to attack.
Yeah, he's got quite a few soldiers out there, and a knight. And then another Attendant Knight to add another soldier to the board, making it 5 soldiers, 2 Attendant Knights, Augur Bolas, and War Falcon on Alex Lloyd's side of the table. Jason Ford puts a counter on his Primal Hunt piece, doesn't forget, draws his card. Considering his options, I think the only removal that I saw in Jason's deck was a lone...
Prey Upon?
Prey Upon, yeah.
Okay.
Another Ring of Colonia. That one gets equipped to Deadly Recluse to start growing that guy. Arbor Elf will accelerate out a second Deadly Recluse, and Jason will pass it back.
So is Jason mono green? Is that what you saw?
He was drafting some white cards. I wasn't sure exactly how he's built his deck. He built his deck relatively quickly, so I didn't get a chance to watch the build. But he was heavy green. He had quite a few Arbor Elves that he drafted. Looks like War Falcon will get into the red zone and deal the first points of damage here, dropping Jason to 18 life.
He doesn't bother blocking. His Deadly Recluse will go large enough eventually where he'll be able just to block. Right now, it's already at 2-3.
Yep. A Johnny Sunstriker comes down for Alex Lloyd before he passes the turn back to Jason Ford. Jason draws, looks like another forest.
Yeah, these rings really shine here when the board starts getting clogged up. We'll
Yes.
let you eventually get ahead, and plus especially give you the trample you're eventually looking for.
Yeah, so Jason's going to re-equip the Ring of Colonia onto his other Deadly Recluse to start growing each of them one at a time. So, looks like Alex has a drop here. Is he considering attacking? Yeah, he's going to get him with the War Falcon. No fear.
Jason probably would just consider putting his Deadly Recluse, eat up a trick, Divine Verdict.
That seems like a pretty interesting use of Divine Verdict there.
I feel Jason might be happy with that trade-off.
Yeah, so here we go. Jason draws. Looks like another forest for Grand Prix Atlanta champion.
He's considering if it's time to start attacking yet or not.
I was going to re-equip the Ring of Colonia, sharing the +1/+1 counters on all of his creatures. Primal Hunt Beast, meanwhile, I believe is a 6/6 Trampler. Alex Lloyd's going to go ahead and untap. Has a 7th land. What is this?
Oh.
Sphinx of Ufo.
Uthun.
Ufo.
Sphinx of Uthun.
Ufo. He'll factor fiction out. 5 cards, reveal them. Jason will get to choose to put them in 2 piles, and then Alex will choose the pile he pleases.
There's
Looks like
Talon's Invocation in there.
yeah, the 5 cards are Kite Sail, Talon's Invocation, Windrake, Island, and Essence Scatter.
So I feel like you put the Talon's Invocation in the 2-card pile.
Yeah, Talon's Invocation is clearly the best card there, but still.
Maybe with the Kite Sail.
Kite Sail is still pretty powerful because Jason's only way to deal with flyers right now is that Deadly Recluse. I know he's got 1 Sentinel Spider. So maybe he wants to put the Talon's Invocation.
With an island?
No, he can't do that.
No.
Maybe with the Windrake. But then he'll definitely take the Talon's Invocation. So, okay, so the way Jason splits it is Talon's Invocation and Essence Scatter versus Island, Windrake, and Kite Sail. So Alex Lloyd has the choice. He's going to choose the 3-card pile, taking the Windrake, the Island, and the Kite Sail. He still has a 5/5 flyer at his disposal. Jason's going to continue to grow that Primal Hunt piece. It's going to become a 7/7 and grow his Arbor Elf to a 2/2.
So he has a way to deal with the Sphinx, though doesn't really want to sacrifice his Deadly Recluse if he can prevent it. Maybe if he puts double ring on the Recluse.
Looks
he
like
can
Jason.
bring it out of range eventually.
Jason drew a Acidic Slime that turn, so he's got an answer to Kite Sail. Looks like, yep, just like you said, Jason's going to re-equip both of the rings onto the Deadly Recluse to start creating a gigantic spider.
Yeah. The only problem with that now is a little removal from Alex Lloyd will stop those plans quickly.
Yeah, something like an unsummon, but I think that Jason has a pretty good idea what Alex has, right? The only cards he had last turn were the ones he got off of the Sphinx.
So if it's going to be removal, it'll be off the top of his deck somewhere.
Yep. So Kite Sail will come down. Let's see how Alex wants to equip that equipment. Of course, it gives +1/+0 and flying to the equipped creature when it becomes equipped. Looks like he's going to go ahead and put it on the Sun Striker. Try to gain a little life, dealing a little damage.
Get through. You know that Jason's probably not going to block here.
Yeah, there's almost no chance that Jason's going to block. Interesting that Alex is holding his Sphinx back. In one turn, that Sphinx is going to be...
Yeah, I'm also surprised. Because the way with double equipping there, Jason's
not going
to block.
Right?
I know Jason's probably going to play this Acidic Slime, get rid of the Kite Sail.
Yeah, it looks like Jason's mono green. Acidic Slime, just as you said, getting rid of that Kite Sail, taking it out of there, and now Jason has to think about what he wants to do. Currently, the Deadly Recluse is a 4/5, I believe.
Yep, 4/5, so one more turn, I'll be able to block everything all day. Still kind of surprised that Alex didn't move in with the Sphinx.
Yeah, me too. That would have left Jason at only 10 life. And
yeah, it really felt like it was very clear that Jason didn't plan on attacking there.
And if you think about it, that Divine Verdict was big that Jason got it out of Alex's hand. Otherwise, Alex could take out the Deadly Recluse at any time he's so pleased.
Yeah, and Jason goes back to growing his Primal Hunt Beast, leaving one of the equipment still on Deadly Recluse. Choosing to go Primal Hunt Beast with the hexproof and everything, doesn't have to worry about getting unsummoned or anything like that.
Looks like Alex drew a card. I can't get a good look at what it is. If he's tapping 5, what could it be? Switcheroo, the old switcheroo. Alex is going to try to trade a soldier token for Jason's gigantic Deadly Recluse.
So that plan is out the window now. Seems Alex would be Alex is pretty good position now, but if the Sphinx were able to come in there last turn.
Yeah, and that Deadly Recluse is going to get a +1/+1 counter at the beginning of Jason's turn. Before Jason has a chance to re-equip it, so if he chooses to put it on there, I guess.
Yeah, Alex drops Jason 6.
attacking with his fires.
Could have been one.
Yeah, the War Falcon, the Windrake, and the Sphinx. I think Jason's asking a judge. I'm not exactly sure how the new trigger rules work, but Ring of Colonia says at the beginning of your upkeep, meaning the controller of Ring of Colonia, put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature if it is green. So Jason's wondering if he can forget to use that trigger. It's unclear how the new rules, I'm not sure, but hopefully we'll be able to get a ruling, understand exactly what Jason can or cannot do.
I forgot to use that one.
Looks like Shui is already done with his match. He was playing against future Hall of Famer Paulo Vitor Damarosa. Unfortunately, as we said earlier, both of them were out of contention for top 8 with 3 losses. Yeah, so it looks like Jason cannot forget to add a counter to that Deadly Recluse. And draws another land off top, and he's seen enough. Jason Ford will concede the game, and Alex Lloyd will take the first game here of round 14 of Grand Prix Boston Worcester. There you get a good look at the lone undefeated player. Again, I'm Ben Swartz, joined here in the booth by Ray Punzlon.
Hello, everybody. But yeah, though Alex won that game, it felt like that non-attack was still weird. Seems like it was pretty obvious that Jason wasn't planning on blocking right there. He wouldn't have moved the equipment otherwise.
Sure.
Regardless, he ended up winning the game. Able to get the switcheroo to make life a lot easier.
Yeah, that switcheroo off the top on that last turn was pivotal to allowing Lloyd to win that game.
We thought the early use of Divine Verdict on the Deadly Spider could have been really matter for Andrew here, but ended up not mattering in the end because of the switcheroo. Deadly Spider was a turn away from being a little too big.
Yep.
Yeah, just one turn away. Jason doesn't appear to be making any changes.
It looks like Alex will go deep in the tank.
He took out Pillarfield Ox and something
Moo.
else. You like yourself?
I couldn't hear you.
Do you like yourself some Pillarfield Ox?
I think you can do better.
I hope you can do better.
Yeah.
It's sometimes all you need is the 4 toughness. The 2/4 drop.
I guess. What set was Pillarfield Ox originally in?
Is that Zendikar block? Yeah, Zendikar block was originally in there. I know I played it there a couple times.
Wasn't half bad in that format. A lot of creatures had 2 power and 2 toughness.
It's not as good as the green's old school favorite, Giant Spider. It's a 2/4.
Sure. That's obviously a lot better since it has reach. But that has been replaced now in these new core sets.
Yeah, it's been in almost every set other than new core set, right? Or did it get eliminated?
No, there were no cards that have been in since Alpha as of last core set. So Giant Growth was the last one to go. Looks like turn 1 Arbor Elf will start things off for Jason here in game 2 of round 14 of Grand Prix Boston Worcester. No turn 1 play from Alex, and Jason will attack in with his Arbor Elf, dropping Alex down to 19 life. Alex is going to follow things up with a Timber Pack Wolf.
And no turn 2 play either for Alex. Jason probably feeling a little better about this.
Another Arbor Elf after Jason attacks in for 3. Alex quickly at 16 life points. Ooh, and a Tended Knife. That's going to stop the beats from Jason. The 2/2 first striker will make it so Jason will be unable to attack in without making an unprofitable attack.
Sentinel Spider looks like it's coming down for Jason
Boom.
now.
4/4 reach and vigilance.
One way to fight through the Tended Knight. I think that looks like a captain's call that came off the top for Alex, though.
That along with Oblivion Ring and I believe Switcheroo are all in Alex's hands.
Alex has a nice little deck here.
Alex contemplating his options. He's going to play his second plains.
Yeah, let's see. If he decides with the captain's call, see what his decisions are. Use captain's call, make more guys, or maybe Oblivion Ring is what he's thinking of.
Oblivion Ring on the Sentinel Spider is what Alex decides to do.
So Jason
Interesting play.
Jason has a ring available in his hand, help him to get out. Is that a
Revive.
roaring Promodox, or is
I
that?
believe-
I think that's what it looked like in his hand.
I think so. Let's see. He's going to cast Ring of Colonia. He's going to equip it to the Timber Pack Wolf and pass the turn back to Alex.
Yeah, it must not have been a roaring Promodox. Otherwise,
You think he would have cast it there?
well, maybe not. Yeah, it's I guess it's not that great to cast it right there. You have to be returning your Arbor Elf. Might as well spend time growing your Wolf.
Timber Pack Wolf.
Timber Pack Wolf into a little larger creature.
Looks like Attended Knight will get into the red zone, dropping Jason to 18. Post-combat, as you said last turn, Captain's Call. Come down for Alex, netting him 3 1/1 soldiers to add to his previous soldier for a total of 4 1/1 white soldier tokens. Jason draws his card for the turn. Thinking about his options, thinking through his lines of play. How can he get through that wall of soldiers? What's the best way? The 3/3 Timber Pack Wolf is not going to make a profitable attack for Jason. Maybe if he casts that Roaring Primodox, maybe that will be good for him. Looks like he's going to go for it. Cast Roaring Primodox, re-equip the Ring of Colonia onto the Roaring Primodox, and pass the turn back to Alex.
Start growing the Roaring Primodox instead. So it looks like those Arbor Elves will be bouncing in and out.
Pillar Field Ox off the top for Alex. That's not an exciting draw, but
And
looks like
another
he's got
body.
quite a bit of gasoline in his hand.
So let's see. Play the Pillar Field Ox. What are other options he has here? Is that a Tricks of the Trade?
I thought it was a switcheroo. I could be wrong. Let's see.
Or,
4 mana
oh no, it's a switcheroo.
for
That I thought-
Pillar Field Ox.
yeah, switcheroo doesn't have any really great. Well, switcheroo with the Primodox, you can make a knight every turn. I mean, play the knight every turn, get a soldier every turn.
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so Jason's going to replay the Arbor Elf.
And pass it along to Alex.
Yeah, no play for Jason.
Have a little standoff here now. Divination drawn for Alex. Still has the option to switcheroo. So here, switcheroo
Yep.
with the Roaring Primodox.
Just like you said, Ray. Switcheroo the soldier token for the Roaring Primodox and start creating a new Attendant Knight every turn for Alex Lloyd. That'll net him a soldier every single turn, and Jason is free of his best creature.
And Jason's going to need some help on the top of the deck here.
Arbor Elf is not what he wanted to see.
I wonder what Jason's top end looks like, if he has anything really beyond maybe 6 drops. Maybe he's able to get the Dustdale.
He does have one Dustdale Worm.
Upkeep, bounce the soldier.
So it looks like instead of bouncing the Attendant Knight, Alex is content just removing his soldier tokens. Interesting play by him. I'm sure he's got a plan up his sleeve. Looks like he's going to cast Tricks of the Trade onto the Roaring Primodox.
Swing for 8.
That will allow him to get in. I believe that Roaring Primodox is now at 6/8 powers. So that's going to drop Jason down to 10 life, unblockable. Jason needs that Acidic Slime to get rid of the Tricks of the Trade, and fast. I don't think he's got another answer in his deck besides that. And
Is
I
that
think
a
it's
prayer pod? Oh,
another
no.
Arbor Elf. Just not what the
4 Arbor
doctor
Elves.
ordered.
Wow.
4 of a kind Arbor Elves.
See,
Jason's
this-
got one more turn to draw that Acidic Slime. Now Alex Lloyd returns the Attendant Knight. Draws a War
Intrepid
Falcon.
Hero.
Was it?
I believe it looked like an Intrepid Hero.
Oh, it is an Intrepid Hero. Jason also has an Intrepid Hero in his sideboard. That was his first pick.
Ended night.
Yeah, Jason's he's going to need the Acidic Slime to even consider being able to win this game.
So in Acidic Slime?
No.
Nope. And Jason is going to scoop him up, extend the hand. Alex Lloyd, ladies and gentlemen, wins round 14. He's still undefeated in this tournament. 14-0 for Alex Lloyd.
You were able to go
Yeah, Alex Lloyd, definitely a lock for top 8. I mean, he's been a lock. He could have drawn easily in, but No,
we
he
should
could
see if
lose
we can
twice.
try to get Jason, but he just stepped away from the table, so unclear if we can pull him away.
All right, so we're going to get the other match, actually. We'll switch him over to the feature match.